Welcome once again to our commerce classroom. In this session, we will prepare one storage ledger by using simple average price method. Our question is this: from the following transactions relating to a material, prepare storage ledger using simple average method. March 1st, balance in store 700 units at the rate of rupees 4 per unit. Then March 7, received 400 units at the rate of rupees 5 per unit. Then on March 12, issued 300 units. Then on March 15th, issued 350 units. Then March 24, received 250 units at the rate of rupees 6 per unit. And then on March 30th, issued 300 units. This is what our question. Here we have to determine the material price by preparing a storage ledger using simple average method. So we have to draw storage ledger accounts. We know here our storage ledger accounts, it has mainly three columns: receipt, issue and balance. For this receipt, it has three subcolumns: quantity, rate and amount. Then for issue also three columns: quantity, subcolumns, quantity, rate and amount. When we come to the last balance column, it has just two columns: quantity and amount. Then here we start with our opening balance. We know balance in store 700 units at the rate of rupees 4 per unit. March 1st, we write that amount on the balance column. Quantity 700 and then it's at the rate of rupees 4, so amount 700 into 4, that comes to 2800. Then on this March 7 received 400 units at the rate of rupees 5 per unit, so we write that amount on the receipt column: 400 units at the rate of rupees 5, 400 into 5, amount 2000. Then on our balance column, what we are going to do is this: we already have 700 our opening, then this 400 in our we received, then total quantity that comes to 700 plus 400, 1100, then amount is equal to this 280 plus this 2800 plus this 2000, that comes to 4800. Then on this March 12, issued 300 units. March 12, we are going to issue 300 units. Then at what price we made this, we do this issue? That is what our problem. Here we have to calculate rate. Simple average price, that rate is equal to total price of material in stock divided by number of prices. Here we have mainly two stocks in our hands. First one our opening, and then second one now we received 400 units. For this 700, its price is per unit 4. For this 400, its price per unit is 5. So the issue price, its rate is equal to 4 plus 5 divided by 2, that is equal to 4.5. 4 plus 5 divided by 2, that is equal to 4.5. So we issue 300 units at the rate of 4.5. This amount comes to 1350. Then on our balance, we have 1100 in our stock. Then from that 1100 we issued 300 units, so our balance 800 units. 800 units, its amount is equal to this 4800 minus this 1350, that is equal to 3450. Then on this March 15th, we issued 350 units. March 15, 350 units we are going to issue. Here also our rate is equal to, we know our opening balance 700 units is the rate is 4, and then we received 400 units is the rate per unit is 5. Here also there is no change in our rate. 350 units we are going to issue 4 plus 5 divided by 2, that is equal to 4.5. 350 units rate 4.5, amount comes to 1575. Then our balance quantity, here we have 800 units. From that 800 we now issued 350 units. 800 minus 350, that is equal to 450 units. Then our amount stock value reduced to 1875. This 3450 minus 1575, that is equal to this 1875. Then on this March 24, again we received 250 units at the rate of rupees 6 per unit. March 24, 250 units per unit rate 6, then amount comes to 250 into 6, that is equal to 1500. Then our closing balance 450 plus this 250, that is equal to 700. 700 is our quantity, and then the amount is equal to this 1875 plus this 1500, that is equal to 3375. Then on this March 30, our closing date, we are issued 300 units. March 30, we are going to issue this 300 units. Then at what rate we issue this 300 units? This is a thing we have to understand clearly. Our first lot is 700 units, second lot 400 units, then our third lot 250 units. If we follow FIFO method, our first lot is 700 units. From that first lot we issued 300 and this 350. At present we issued only 650 units. So we know that in the 700 our opening stock, now 50 units are in our stock. 700 minus this 650. Now that 50 unit already in our closing stock. So we know in this 700, 3 rates we have to consider. This 4, this 5 and this 6. So here our issue rate is equal to 4 plus 5 plus 6 divided by, we have 3 prices. So divided by 3, 15 divided by 3, that is equal to 5. 15 divided by 3, that is equal to 5. So our issue rate is equal to 5. 300 into 5, that is equal to 1500. Then our balance quantity, this is 700 minus this 300, then quantity is equal to 400. Then our value 3375 minus 1500, that is equal to 1875. So our value of closing stock is equal to 1875, quantity 400 units, and its value 1875. So I think this problem is clear for all of you. We will meet again in next session. Till then, goodbye.